Well, chums, I'm at it again. Find myself out on the beach. Am I glutton for punishment? I don't know, you tell me, but we're gonna find out though. Gah, fish, come to me. So, I'm back at Cambios Beach. I have to break this curse, and I tell you what, I couldn't have picked a more perfect day. Don't want to jinx anything, well, probably have, but perfect sea. Lovely hole in front of us here. I don't know if I can pick it up on camera, but there's a beautiful, beautiful hole here. Just fishing into this. I'm fishing down to bottom water, which is in an hour's time, and then I'm going to fish it back. I am not leaving here until I get a fish, I can guarantee you that. So, hopefully today, flounder, possible bass, possible sea trout, possible turbot. I'll be happy with anything. A rockling, I don't give a shite. So, 2 rods out, my normal stuff, mono. I'm fishing 2 hook rigs, but I'm fishing 2 up with quite heavy snoods in case the surf starts bashing stuff around. So I'm fishing about 30-pound snoods, watch lead on one, pyramid on the other. I'm letting it drift. I'm not putting a gripper on at all unless I'm absolutely desperate. But conditions are beautiful, overcast, mild. I don't think it's going to rain. There's not many dog walkers. They're a little bit further back up the beach. I mean, we might get a little spit on a shower. I don't know, but hopefully not too much. But today's the day. This blank on this beach has to go. So yeah. So I'll keep an eye on these, and I'll keep you updated, show you what's going on, etc. See what we can do, First cast, chums. First cast. There we go. Not a bad little flounder on the mackerel. Cracking. I'm going to get him unhooked, get him in the bucket, and we'll have a proper look at him in a minute. There you go, chums. First one, hopefully first of many. 30 centimetres. Beautiful little fish. I'm going to rest him in the bucket of water for a while, then we'll get him back. Oh, what a cracking day. I've already had the dogs. I've had 2 dogs attempted to pee on me box, which I've thwarted. I've been getting rattles on this one, I don't know. Could be in. Taking no prisoners today, I tell you. That one's banging away now. Whew. Very small, little diddy. But welcome. The curse is lifted. Well, so far so good. Couple of casts, couple of fish. Can't ask for more, nothing big, but it's a blank off in it. Brilliant. I have to say it's looking very bassy to see though. And considering we're just almost on bottom water, I'm hoping that the flood brings better things, to be honest. Baits today, I forgot to mention, I've got some stinky ragworm as usual. Ragworm's always stinky this time of year. Some black lug frozen, mackerel and bluey. Just put some bluey out for the first time on the right hand rod. So far the fish have taken mackerel on its own, and they took the rag and lug on its own, the smaller fish. But I've had some good bangs like on the left hand rod here, but I've just left it out. Fishing the left hand rod right in the gutter, right behind this first breaker, the deep hole, and the other one's just slightly further out, but it's getting pulled down tight and it's still picking fish up. So there's plenty of fish out there. As I say, the conditions couldn't say anything else. It's just perfect. I've got a feeling we may get some rain because it's looking a bit moist over that way. But yeah, it's good to be out. I'm excited. Bit of sea, cracking stuff. Third cast. Another little one just took through the mouth there. Little kind of hybrid, that one. See that on it? Small, but it's another fish. I'm not complaining. Well, nothing's ever perfect. I'm feeling spits of rain. I've left me waterproof in the car as well, which is about 300-400 yards away. So if I have to, I'll have to cover the camera, and I'll just keep bringing you back as I get fish, but hopefully I'll be able to leave it on. It could just be fret. Yeah, it could be. But anyway, what's working today, the sea's just right. It's bouncing the lead around just nice, and I think it's helping the flounder, you know. Nothing else as yet. no other species, but I'm hopeful. But that hole's fantastic. I mean, we've got 40 minutes left to bottom, and then I'll probably get pushed back and I can still hit that for an hour or two after low, which is all I'm staying for, so happy days. Yeah, let's see what else comes there. There's definitely rain starting. I can feel that is rain. I can kind of see it on the horizon. But we'll persevere one way or the other. So it's pretty much bottom water now. That hole's still got plenty water in it, like. I think you can see it on the camera there. Can you hear me in the way? This hole. Still plenty of water in here. I don't know how deep it is, but it's still deep enough. I'm hoping that on the flood, I can get in that hole and the fish come straight into it. Obviously, it depends which way they plan a route through the beach. Normally when you've got little gutters and stuff, the flounders and the fish tend to trundle in through them as the tide comes in. I was talking to a gentleman earlier there, and he said there's another nice big hole a bit further down there next to the pylons. I think I can see one guy fishing there as well. Yeah, but this is definitely a nice fish holding hole. I mean, they're only flounders, they're not big either at the moment, but you never know. We've got to be in it to win it, and we've got to try. But the main thing is, I haven't blanked. It's just that's all. I'm still sticking with the plain leads. I can't see us putting grips on really. I mean, I'll fish it as long as, I mean, it's on and off. It's drizzling a little bit. I'll fish it as long as I can. I've got my head torch with this actually if I do decide to stay in the darkness, but that would be quite a session, like. But we'll see how it fishes. I'm just looking at the beach now where the tide's going to cover, and there's not a lot of, there's another dog coming from my box. Right, I'm going to go in case this dog pees all over my box, okay? Whew. Number 4, my chums, a little bit better. Right, nice fish. There you go. We'll get it unhooked, give it a bit rest, and then I'll give you a proper look at it. Oh, let's have a look at this little flounder. I'm sure if you can see it's probably there. Lovely condition. He was deep hooked, used the method with the little tool, the little crook or whatever you want to call it, and he's rested up and he's ready. Absolutely beautiful, aren't they? I just can't get enough of flounders. They're just beautiful things. Oh, careful. I know that a lot of people seem to dismiss flounders. Some people even think that flounder fishing doesn't mean anything, but you know, to me, it's a skill, it's an art. You can catch flounders all the time. I mean, it's a beginner's fish, but you know, when they're tough to get, it's nice to target them, you know. And I enjoy it. So I'm going to let this rest just for a few minutes more in the bucket there carefully, and we'll get it back. Excellent stuff, eh? Honestly, man, dog owners, please keep your dogs under control, man. Got as much right to be on the beach as us, but just keep an eye on them. It's the 4th time I've had to stop a dog literally just in mid-pee, ready to, you know, go for the box. It's not on, man. You just need to put your dogs like that, keep them on a lead or keep them close to you in check. I'm right down the bottom of the beach here, next to the shoreline, and everyone's walking the dogs on the top end. Whew. Rant over. I know we're all rant about it. Roll on the summer when they can only come on. I think they can only come on first thing in the morning or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's hope the fishing stays like this. It's gone a bit quiet now, but it's slack tide, so let's see what the flood brings. It's exciting. May bring nothing. Don't really care now, to be honest. Obviously, I'd like to bring something to camera for you chaps, of course. Yeah, it's a fair depth of water in there, like, to be honest. I say it, to be honest, quite a lot, don't I? Anyway, hopefully bring you back with some action-y. Casting 30 yards, if that. That hole. Obviously, as the tide comes in, I'm going to get pushed back away from it, but you know what? I've had more than enough fish now to keep me happy. I'm not a greedy angler. I just enjoy getting out. Fish is a bonus. And it's just nice to be here and actually get some fish out. That hole's delicious. So any angler looking at that, I mean, I'll see if I can zoom in for you when I edit the video, but that's just a beautiful hole. Sounds so wrong, doesn't it? Tide's still pulling us about a little bit, so I'm going to stick to the watch leads for now. Yeah, excellent. Even with that light swell, it's hard to distinguish a bite unless it's a rip roarer, proper pull down. But should start to flood soon. It's quite exciting to see what the flood brings. I mean, sometimes places like this can fish better on the drop and not fish on the flood. There's definitely an angler down there. It's about, he's a good distance away, about 800 yards away there, but looks like he's out on a sandbank. That's where the other hole was, I think. Getting a little bit of weed, but nothing bad. None of that grass stuff. It's all solid, like proper kelp. I would imagine he's getting fish down there, though. I'd be surprised if not. So on the chart, it's showing up as a 2.5 foot, 3 foot swell, which is probably, I would say 2 foot. It's about a 2 foot swell, which is perfect. Normally when I come here, it's like a 5 foot swell, and it's just too much. And finding the holes is difficult as well, if there is any. I mean, they do move around the beach, it just depends. The beach has been scoured out quite a bit. But yeah, it's a great session. Loving it. I've only been here about an hour and a quarter. 4 fish out, can't really complain. Missed a couple of good knocks as well, like the knocks that I did see. It'd be lovely to see a little bass though. I tell you what though, my chums, if you've been watching my previous videos, the saga of my shoulder, it's agony. Even reeling in like this is hurting us. If I have to fight anything decent, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a painful fight. But I'm not going to let it stop us. Got to be out and I've got to be fishing. Nothing on this one. Some fresh baits on this, I think. I'll sling this one back out because it looked still intact, but bloody shoulder. But I think I can't concentrate because it hurts. I think the fresh bait approach every cast is best. So I'll get this one baited up. The rig I'm using is a little bit different from my normal rig. It's a 2-up rig, this one. So I've got a 30-pound amnesia body, 60-pound grease weasel, 30-pound amnesia snood, sorry. And that's about, well, I measured them off about 1.5 foot. 60-pound grease weasel rig body, down to the other bead. So there's kind of 1.5 foot between the hooks, both above the lead. I don't know if you can see that because my front screen's gone off. Both above the lead. Nothing special, really. Just use a little bead as it. Well, it's like a silicon bead as a bait stop. Really, it's not really for an attractor. It's just as a bait stop. down to a pyramid lead on this one, with the swivel on. That's about it. Pretty simple stuff, really. It's doing the job today, though. Fish number 5, chums. A little bit better. They're getting there. Let's get this one back in the, get this one unhooked and back in the bucket to recover. Oh. I think it's safe to say this one's recovered. Feisty little bugger. There he is. Nice little fish. I'm not sure what it measures. I'll give it a quick measure for you. 32. It's got a few sea lice on it. I don't know if I can show you the sea lice actually close up. You see them moving around? I'll take them off before I put it back. Oh, beautiful though. That's what we like to see. Oh, sugar. He's all right. He was on the sand. I'm putting him back in my bucket for a bit. I think he's ready to go, but I like to be sure. Well, just my usual check-in. Hope everyone's well. Hope you're getting out fishing. Getting some nice fish going. Hopefully things will be picking up over the west coast. If you're over there, drop us a message. Let us know what's going on. Is it, are the hounds starting to show? Are you getting place? Are you after the rays? What are you doing? What are you up to? Let us know. This coast's fairly quiet. I have just been given some info regarding bass. There are some bass getting caught up this area, quite regular at the moment. Might give the shot a try soon. I'm not the greatest bass angler, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, I hope you're all well. Obviously, as usual, I'm going to thank you very much for watching the videos. I've noticed on my analytics that most people watch to about 7 minutes and turn off, so I'm not sure if we'll hit 7 minutes yet, but I hope there's some more stuff to come for you. I hope you don't miss it all. But yeah, I enjoy making the content. I'm getting out even though I'm genuinely in pain. This shoulder is killing me. I'm not just saying it for effect, but I will still get out. I've got to get out fishing. It's just very painful. Carrying my gear is painful as well. If anyone volunteers and they want to come with us just to carry my gear down, that'd be fantastic. Give us a shout and we'll get that sorted out. But yeah, I hope you're getting out. I know it's we've got the bank holiday coming up soon. Don't know if you've got plans for that, if you spend it with your family, or if you've got some fishing plans, some trips. A lot of people are taking trips up Scotland and that at the moment as well. Up there, it's due to go to places like Skye and that, which is it's a bit far for me, like, to be honest, on my own. I would go up with company, but not by myself. I do enjoy me spinning. But yeah, I genuinely hope everyone's okay, and just wanted to stop by and thank you for watching the videos and subscribing. The channel is going okay. I'm managing, getting a few videos done. So yeah, I'll continue to do so until I can't do it anymore, basically. Change a bit on this one. I'm casting quite close in now. Probably about, I don't know, 20 yards. I don't think there's anything on this one. I don't know. Nah, if it is, it's small. This one was quite close in, this one though. Yeah. That one's bare. Well, that last flounder took rag and lug. Someone sucked the bottom of that lug off, like. Oh, pardon me. That lug has been well and truly sucked. Get some fresh bait on, get it out. Well, tide's starting to turn. 20 to 4, got the beach to myself. I knew there was something that I would really like about fishing through the week. I mean, I did have a lot of dog walkers before, but I'll give you a quick spin round. Pretty much got all to myself, as far as the eye can see. Can't ask for better than that, can I? Let's plonk you back down there. The fish are still coming. I'm very surprised that it's fished over bottom water. to be honest, but I think that hole, and it's just a classic fishing hole. It's fantastic. So lucky to be here today when that's like that. But I see a seal right far out there. But I think it's holding fish. I think that they're in there. So as the tide comes up, they'll either continue to fish or they'll sort of disperse. So I'll probably give it a couple hours after bottom water. But they're definitely still there, and I'm very happy that they are. It would be really pleasant to catch something else, like a turbot or a bass or even a sea trout, even though it's got to go back. It'd be nice to catch something, but I'm over the moon. I've come onto the beach that's caused us problems for quite a few sessions and got into some fish. Looking forward to the winter months now as well. Get a hole like this in the winter, in the middle of the night, you'd be all right. Decent sea running. All right, pleasant to be out though. It's nice and peaceful. First little one of the flood. They're not big, but it's regular sport. That one's taking worm. Oh, tide's pushing me box. Right, time to escape. Well, the tide's pushing hard now. I'm still sticking to the watch leads. Haven't put a gripper on. I don't really want to put a grip lead on if I can help it, because it's just a pain in the backside retrieving your gear, and my arm's sore enough. That hole's still there, but the sea looks like it's building. Swells are getting bigger, definitely getting bigger. Could just be with the incoming tide, but that area with the hole in still there. I think it's shallowed off a little bit. I don't know if it's getting filled in with a bit of sand on the flood. But still there, they're still fishing it. But I'll be giving it a little bit longer, another hour or so, and then be calling it a day. But it's been fantastic so far. I've really enjoyed myself. Well, chums, that's it for today. For a cracking session. Come back to Cambios, conquered it, kind of. At least I got some fish. The tide's pulling us really hard now from left to right. It's silly. I'm just getting washed in. I put grippers on and they're just a nightmare to get out of the sand, so it's not worth that. But I've had a great session so far. The sea's creeping up on us, as you can see here. I'm moving back at a rate of knots now. But thank you very much for watching. If you're first time at the channel, thank you for coming. I hope you can see your way to subscribing. It helps me out a lot. A like, comment, anything you want to ask us, anything like that, just get chucked in the comments. But yeah, it's been great. It's been a pleasure to be out for you and myself. And until the next time, take good care of yourselves and tight lines.